Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona in partnership with Photo Forum once again, and you're watching another great episode of Garage Talk. So let's get on it. Now today we're talking about tripods, specifically ProMaster tripods. And before we go any further, full disclosure, Photo Forum did loan me these ProMaster tripods to do a full review. No money was exchanged hands, and the tripods will be going back to Photo Forum as soon as this review is concluded. Now, they have no input on this review. They don't even get a chance to see this review before it goes live. They'll be watching it for the first time, just like you guys. My thoughts, as always, are my own. So that's being said, let's go ahead and get into it. You have the ProMaster SP528K and the ProMaster SP528CK, the C standing for carbon fiber. And that is the only difference, other than weight, between these two tripods, my friend. They are both full-featured and robust. So let's get into some actual specifications. Now, the max deployment on this tripod, on both these tripods, is just over 80 inches, 80 and a half, 85/8 to be exact. It's gonna stand, you know, I'm 5'11", close to 5'11", so it's gonna stand a little bit taller than me. The maximum working height with the column down is going to be 67 inches, so you still get a pretty darn good height there. Now, if we look at the legs being laid out flat and this center column broken apart, we're going to get a maximum working height of 7¼ inches, which is actually very low. So if you need to get some very low shots, maybe that camera tilted upward, this is going to do it for you. The folded length is 23¾ so you might as well call it 24 inches. The maximum load that both of these can carry, support I should say, is going to be 24 pounds and some change. 24 pounds 4 ounces I believe is exactly what it is. 25, I can tell you that I used my Sony 200-600 with one of the alpha bodies, an Adamus Shinobi screen with that MP battery, and it did just fine. No issues whatsoever. Now, the weight, the difference in weight, we are going to have 5 pounds, 11 ounces, close to 5 pounds, 12 ounces, and this is going to be 14 pounds, 4 pounds, 14 ounces on this one. So you're about a pound difference. And yes, that's about what it feels like. Not really noticeable to me anyways, but to others. Your mileage is going to vary on that. Both of them though, again, very sturdy. Let's move on and talk about some of the features. Now, aluminum, carbon fiber, and I think more than anything, especially with these, the main difference is the carbon fiber is going to be a little bit stiffer. Did I actually notice a difference in rigidity? No, not really. They both did an amazing job no matter what I had on there, and I've used both of these up in the northern Arizona and the Prescott area and down here in the valley and the regional parks, specifically the White Tank Mountains Regional Park and Skyline Regional Park, and they did extremely well. Some of the things that I like about this tripod, well, you have a center column that slides fairly smoothly, okay? Are there others out there that'll go a little bit smoother? Sure. But at a price point of $269 US, this is actually really, really good. Now, the center column can, break apart. Let me go ahead and grab it in the right spot, which I think is great. And as I was alluding to earlier, if we separate this, all right, and then we reinsert just this portion, we can lay those legs out flat and get an extremely low shot, which, you know, is a testament to the versatility, especially for a tripod that will deploy over 6 foot tall. This one being able to lay flat at 7 inches is really something. Now, if we talk about the ball head itself, it's all aluminum. There is no plastic parts on this ball head whatsoever. We have a panning down at the base. This knob is going to control what we can do with this. We can go completely flat. Now this is great if you're setting up your camera to do 9:16, for photography or social media videos, which is awesome. You actually have a lock right here in the center, and I know you can't quite see it right there. Now, if you turn this all the way, then you can't move this. So you're able to lock out that functionality, all right, which I think is a good thing. So if it gets bumped, you don't have to worry about the top portion moving. You also have another panning head up top, which is awesome. I think that's great. Again, another versatility. And then you have your standard Arca plate with a safety lever there. Go ahead and push that in. You have another bubble level up top, and it's toolless, which is great. This is awesome. You don't need your Allen wrench to tighten this up, which I think is a good thing. Not everybody carries a multi-tool like me, although you should. Links down below as far as that goes. But yes, that's a toolless system right there, and you just go ahead and put that right in place. Now, I tell people all the time, don't put your faith or stock into that safety mechanism. It's only designed to hold so much and kind of catch it, but not support it for any length of time. So just make sure you always have your plate secure as far as that goes. That kind of rhymes. So along with the bubble level that we have here on the base, you actually have two accessory ports, all right, that are going to be 3/8 on either side. So from here, you can go ahead and do a friction arm, maybe to hold a light. Maybe you don't like your screen on your camera. Maybe you don't have a cage to support a screen on your camera, and you're going to do it off to the side here. These offer, again, versatility to add a couple different accessories, even a microphone, you know, if that's what your gig is. Now, you can also see that these are going to be a clamp style. You can adjust the stiffness on these with the Allen key, which they do include actually this little pouch, and it's hooked right there. To me, it's kind of a nuisance. You can leave it hooked if you want. I just took it off because I don't need to worry about that. But you can adjust these for as little or how much stiffness you want in the pull. And of course, there's only going to be so much or so little you can do on those before it just doesn't work, and you have to adjust it properly. I also like the fact that the integrated rubber feet, if you spin them all the way back, you will reveal a set of spikes if you need to spike it down in the soft dirt, which is nice. Some tripods don't even have this feature. Other tripods, it's two separate pieces. So you have to completely unthread the rubberized feet and then thread in your spikes. Pros and cons to that, and that's not what we're talking about today. If you need to take this tripod apart to service it, you can. Again, Allen key, you're gonna disassemble this, you're gonna wipe off that grit, that grime, put it back together, and it's gonna be just like new. Carbon fiber one, exactly the same, my friends. This is one of those things where you couldn't tell these apart, okay, in a blind taste test. The only difference, again, being the build material, carbon fiber, and the weight, which is less than 1 pound. And again, I emphasize, I did not necessarily notice the difference. Both of them did well. I want to point out, because I did use this once when I was up in Prescott, it's got the little hook. All right, hopefully you guys were able to see that. Now, some people are like, hey, what's that hook for? Well, you can put your bag on there or hang something from there, and when you do, it's gonna add stiffness to the tripod, which is great. So on a windy day and you need a little bit more stabilization, you could just hang your bag from that hook and it's gonna help you out some. So now, before we talk about the final summary on these, the value, who I think these tripods are for, let's talk a little bit about today's sponsor, and that's PhotoForum. PhotoForum has been a fixture in the Valley for photographers for 50 years. That's right, October of '72 is when they started. It's about 5 months older than me. My birthday is in February of '73, so you can do the math there. 5 months, yeah, about that. So, and going into 2023, we are becoming a fixture for mirrorless hybrid shooters in the Valley, which is awesome. We're all about community and building that community with photo walks, group hikes for doing landscape photography and wildlife photography. Our classes, it's great. We try our best to be a full service camera shop, all right, that is staffed by working professionals like me. So if you have any questions, there's going to be a link down below that you can follow with some great information about PhotoForum, or you could just come and visit us. And if you do it on a Thursday or Friday, you'll have a chance to talk to me. And, you know, it doesn't get much better than that as far as I'm concerned. No, I'm joking, guys. So, all right. But yes, thanks to PhotoForum. They're a great place to come visit for all your camera needs. And you know, again, to talk to me, and I love working there. So value, all right? With these, I think they offer an exceptional value, and I fall back to this one at $269 US, coming with a ball head included. That's amazing for the quality of build that you're getting out of this. A full 1-year warranty that can be managed at PhotoForum, since they are an authorized reseller of ProMaster products. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better tripod that has this type of build quality for $269, or the carbon fiber one for $369, that has this amount of versatility. If we look at some of the competition like Gitzo or Manfrotto, the price goes up exponentially. Most Manfrotto tripods don't even include a ball head, and if they do, it's a Manfrotto style plate, and who wants that? But most of Manfrotto's tripods do not, and they start at $400 plus, okay? So now you're talking another $150, $200 for a ball head, and already you're up over $500, so you can see where the value is. Now, is this going to be something like Enduro carbon fiber, okay, or RRS carbon fiber on this one? No, but you're also not paying $1,000 plus, and again, we have to keep this in perspective, all right? So what you're getting for your money is a tremendous value. All things being considered, as long as this tripod wasn't lost or stolen, I would say it would easily last you several years with regular use, not abuse. And I'm one who uses my stuff all the time, and you know, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't last. Now, you might ask, Thomas, are you going to buy one? No, I've already got enough tripods. I don't need any more. But I can tell you that my friend Paul Heinrich, back in March, April, when I was actually using this one more than anything, he loved it, and he did buy himself one, okay? So, and he's happy with it. It works great for him. It's his go-to tripod. And I have no problem recommending either one of these to anybody who might ask me about tripods or might come into the store and is looking for a tripod. Now, if weight is critical for you, then sure, go the carbon fiber. But I typically tell everybody that you can go with the aluminum and be just as happy. I don't think it's a deal breaker to have this one in that aluminum or with the extra weight. Who's it for? Anybody, all right? If you're just starting out and you have a modest budget for a tripod, save up if you need to, but get this one. This one will take you the distance. If you're a professional and you're looking for an additional tripod to add to your stable, well, here you go. Again, spending half the money in some cases of a Manfrotto or a Gitzo tripod, you can't go wrong with either one of these. They're both very, very well built and both worth the money. Again, an exceptional quality in build and value at $269 and $369. In my opinion, and your opinion may differ. If it does, comment down below. Just be respectful, okay? On that note, my friends, there's not much else to talk about. Tripods aren't the sexiest thing in the world, but they are a necessity for landscape, for portrait, for architecture, for any type of focus bracketing, any type of exposure bracketing, any type of long exposure photography. You need one. And you need one that's going to be sturdy, that you don't have to worry about buckling under the weight of your gear, or a leg snapping or shaking in the wind or something like that. You can't go wrong with either one of these. All right, on that note, like, subscribe, bell notification. It's the trifecta. Helps out the video, helps out the channel. There's going to be links down below. PhotoForum, follow that link. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment down below, or you can call PhotoForum, and one of us will be more than happy to answer your questions. Any question, as long as it's pertaining to photography or video. There's also going to be other links to social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's the devil's work, but it's necessary to get the word out about Get Out Arizona, okay? And day-to-day affairs, man. Group hikes, group rides, group activities, it's all there for the taking. There will be social media for PhotoForum as well, and that's going to be Instagram and TikTok. And believe me, my friends, we do a lot of stuff at PhotoForum. We do contests, we do photo walks, we have our classes. It's a lot of fun. We're very interactive, so check that out. Throw us a little love down there. The other links are going to be Amazon links. They are affiliate links. If you make a qualifying purchase, we get a commission, or I should say I get a commission, but you won't be charged any additional money. That being said, at this point, what do we always say? My friends, seriously, be kind to yourself and others. Be amazing stewards out on that trail, okay? And we have to ask, what are you waiting for? get out Arizona. We'll see you on that next adventure, my friends. Take care, everybody.